Pozdrav ljudi, nastavljamo tačno tamo gdje smo stali. Sekund, je se ova epizoda uopšte i snima? Samo sekund. Da, to je to. Da. To je to. Izvinjavam se na ovome, morao sam da proverim. Činilo mi se da se OBS opet obatalio. Nisam toliko stručan za njega.
Serene, we need to talk about the war axe.
We should wait. We must be away.
The only chance is for you to retreat to the bazaar.
I wish I could, but the people I contacted only want to shelter me. I'm still trying to convince them to take in these refugees too. Just wait for me.
Your position won't hold sway. We're in turbulent times now, and you know it. You can't take all of them. It's time to make a choice.
This is about my faith and the people's trust in me. If I abandon them this time, I'll do it again, and they know that.
I can fabricate an excuse to get you out, and it won't harm your reputation.
How can that be if I'm the only survivor? My fate is linked to each and every one of these people. I repeat, protect them.
I'm going to leave them to their fate. I'm only responsible for you.
So that's that. You don't even listen to me now? Do you want me to be such a pathetic Archon? Do you want me to break your oath?
What if I say we can't make it?
Give me a few days. I'll make a decision as soon as I hear from the people at the bazaar.
Okay.
O Great One, I pray to thee. Please, shelter the poor and feed the hungry. Please, guide me through this endless darkness. Huh. Who are you?
Minerva sent me to rescue you, Archon. You look weak. This stardust...
I won't take it, please. Don't worry. My body is not of importance. Did Minerva send you? Where's Andreas? Is he...
I had no choice. He'd lost his mind.
I don't blame you. I felt it long ago, but could do nothing about it. What's happening out there? Why would Minerva work with an outsider? Please, tell me everything.
I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you. And Andreas. If he's still with us, please take me to him. I beg you.
All right.
An Archon who entered politics to give a voice to the slaves. Choosing to stand with her beloved people, while the very fabric of society is torn asunder. But the Guard's swords reduced those who believed in the Saintess to nothing more than stardust. The Saintess herself became a captive in the name of upholding justice.
Okay.
An overly idealistic leader who would sooner or later fall victim to their own naivety.
Andreas, can you hear me?
Serene, I won't apologize for what I've done.
I know. You really do know how to make a person angry, you know? I won't forgive you this time. You killed them to feed me. Andreas, you betrayed my trust.
No matter. You lived.
By the gods. Child, thanks. And thank Minerva for all you've done.
No need to thank me. It was my objective to help you. You should rest first. You look exhausted.
No, I must go. The situation outside. I understand now. Aphes is in dire need of help. You and Minerva are the closest thing we have to hope. I'm glad. Here, I once carried this for identification, but never really had any other use for it. I'm surprised to hear it has more significance. Perhaps the gods guided me to this moment.
We should return to the shelter together.
That won't be necessary. Evangelos, perhaps you should go?
By myself? My lady, I'm the last guard captain you have left. No, I go where you go. Though it would be nice if we could lighten the workload.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. We still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, thought as much.
Okay.
Well, Andreas is dead. You must be a fierce warrior. I know I couldn't take you, so thankfully you're on our side. I want to go to the ocean.
Thank you for the stardust. I feel much better already.
You're welcome. What will you do next?
My relationship with the Black Streets is complicated. If the War Acts are no longer listening to reason, I have no choice but to return to the Aristoi Quarter first. I must get back in touch with some Aristoi and stabilize my situation before resuming my fight for the poor. Also...
Oh, wait. That's a lot of places.
We've been stuck here too long. It's time to get moving.
Well, all right.
Is there anything else you'd like to know? I'd be happy to help.
Ok, nisam siguran šta od ova dva.
About Andreas. It wasn't your fault.
No, I chose him as my guard captain, and trusted him over everyone else. I can't escape blame. He always shone a light on my mistakes, bluntly, and I needed someone like that. Because of that, I ignored his innate cruelness.
You knew?
They called him the Butcher of the Saintess. I should have recognized what that meant. He was my blade, but his knife was also pointed at me. That's the inescapable truth.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You want to help me?
I don't think you're a bad person, and you're looking to correct your mistakes. I'd like to help.
All right, let me think. I need to distribute the remaining supplies at the temple to the people of the Black Streets. There's a War Axe member by the name of Skultura at the border between the Black Streets and the outskirts who can help. The hunters in the swamp need supplies as well. Would you be willing to deliver them?
Of course.
Thank you. For Evangelos' sake as well. He looks exhausted.
What are you planning to do now?
I wish to help the adherents, as a favor to Minerva. I'm sure nearly everyone thinks I'm dead, or has lost faith in me. Thanks to Minerva, I might be able to convince the Aristoi to help the poor in the Black Streets again.
I don't understand. What does that have to do with Minerva?
If the adherents can really help free people from the curse, then that means Aphes will require more manpower again. Because of this, I can convince the Aristoi and citizenry to value the people of the Black Streets again, and see them as more than just tools.
I can help with that.
Have you been to Argus Plaza before?
Not yet.
Let me know if you'll be going there. I'll see then if there's anything you can do.
What are you planning to do now?
I wish to help the adherents, as a favor to Minerva.
I can help with that.
Have you been to
Jesmo
Argus
imali ovaj
Plaza
razgovor
before?
upravo.
Not yet.
Let me know if you'll be going there. I'll see then if there's anything you can do.
Plaza before, okay.
Everyone calls you the Saintess. But after talking to you, you're more interesting than I'd expected for someone with a name like that.
I never thought of myself as a good person, and I don't judge things as good or bad. If I don't dirty my hands, how can I help create a clean world for future generations?
A sentiment shared by a certain dangerous individual.
Petrius? Indeed, but there's a key difference between us. I'm always questioning myself as to whether I've made the right choice. I have regrets, I hesitate, and sometimes I'm afraid. I hope there are more beacons of light out there like you. It doesn't even matter if I'm criticized for my actions. Only then can I be sure that the world is changing for the better.
Ok, sad treba da idemo u Argus plažu. Ovdje je negdje bio ovaj fast travel checkpoint, kako god. Bonfire. Teleport. Plaza. Definitivno ne. Ok, definitivno nešto je ovo. Čekaj, je li ovo tamo gdje nas je Minerva odvela? Skoči. Evo, eto. ali neočigledno nas nije ovdje dovela Minerva, tako da... Ok, treba da pričam sa civilima. Da se vrate kod Minerve. To smo sad pročitali, nisam spontao u čemu je bio onaj naš razgovor. A onda treba da idem na plažu za onaj drugi zadatak što nam je dala. Čuo sam ga. Da proverimo. Ok, očigledno ne. Izgleda me neće dirati. Bar neko vreme. Aha. Ti me hoćeš dirati. O, neka sova. Nije sova. Ne, nešto neodređeno. Puž neki. Okej. Ovdje sam već bio. Svašta. Okej. Ovamo mi je za teleport, tako da. Ili sam se ja nešto debelo zajebao. A da, i čest kojeg nikad nisam pronašao. Ništa. Čekaj, šta ona podrazumeva pod civili? Da li su to oni kao lovci? Relic of Arcane of Civilian. Back to Minerva to shelter. Glup sam. Ili ću ispadnem još glupi sad što sam uopšte tamo otišao.
Maybe I should bring this back to Minerva first.
Trebalo si to odmah da kažeš. Dobro. Čekaj. Šta ćeš? Gdje mi je Minerva?
Is Serene really there? They're lucky to be alive. The gods of
Really?
stars truly blessed them. I can understand why she has no intention of coming to the shelter. After being locked up for so long, she could never stay put.
I agree. I think she's very strong.
Strong? Just bold, I imagine. Which is better, really. I don't want to be the one to comfort her.
Opa.
Saving Serene meant a lot to both her and me. If we can work together and join forces, it would be best for both sides. I believe she's thinking the same.
Maybe that's why she didn't come to the shelter. Maybe she wanted to do something.
I know. I just don't want to admit it.
It's different. Good, even.
Shouldn't you be preparing for your next mission?
Okay, Argus Plaza. Ili se bar nadam.
Sweetie, you just did something great again! Rescuing Serene was a big deal! She's a beacon of hope to so many people.
Oh? I didn't expect you to have such a positive opinion of her.
It's because she's always looking out for the poor in Aphes.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Ok.
Thank you.
E sad. Gdje nam je onaj trgovac? Peti.
I've heard what you accomplished in the sunken outskirts. Truly remarkable.
Stop flattering me. What are you plotting now?
Friend, don't be so harsh. I was just feeling nostalgic. I remember all the prosperous farms and the Quintus storage warehouse.
Are you trying to get me to run another errand?
I do wish you could assist me in this matter, but alas, this time you cannot.
Ugh, not again.
No, this warehouse was destroyed. All my goods are gone. I was just thinking, had you come to Aphes earlier, maybe my warehouse would have survived.
Sorry to hear that, but I can't fix everything for you.
Even so, you will always be a hero to me. How can this humble servant be of service, friend?
E sad.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Mislim da baš i nije predviđeno da se sva oružja upgradeaju, ali... Šta da se radi? Nope.
Thank you.
Bye bye. E sad, da razgovaramo i s ostalima. Ajde, baba, pričaj.
They had been trapped there for too long. No wonder they were so miserable. If Serene couldn't even handle the war axe, what was the point of her political career?
Didn't she become an Archon to help the poor?
Then she has a lot to make up for. If she had left earlier, she would not be struggling so badly now. I don't think she'll succeed in the end. It's impossible for her to regain the trust of the Aristoi. In fact, I hope the mistress stays far away from her, so as not to increase the pressure on the adherents.
That's very sad to hear.
I feel sad for you, child. You are as naive as her. Have you ever thought that your sympathy may have given Serene false hope?
Wow, I'm surprised. Serene made it. How did she do it? I wouldn't have been able to if it was me. Do you think she'll be all right back in the Aristoi quarter? Of course not. Are you kidding? She wasted her position for so long. But I'm actually starting to admire her for trying so hard. Just a tiny little bit.
Okej, jedini s kojim nismo pričali si ti. Mogu li s Lavićem da pričam?
This whole situation is infuriating. So many good soldiers. It's difficult not to feel sympathy for Serene's decision. I know she wanted to help the people of the Black Streets, but did she overestimate her abilities? As for Andreas, his ending was exactly like I expected. Too bad I didn't get to see it in person. You did well. He should have paid for his actions long ago.
I'll see you later.
One moment. You fought Andreas. What did you think of him?
He was a tough opponent, and I felt a lot of pressure when he was talking.
He was really annoying, wasn't he?
Did I say that?
Back in Fallon Academy, you might have observed the reason behind the conflict between Andreas and me. He always talked in the most insulting, humiliating way. I warned him so many times that his behavior had a bad influence on the discipline and loyalty of the soldiers. But in the end, I was the one that was punished.
What happened?
I was in command of the escort squad. But things went south, and I was forced to make some difficult decisions. Andreas had no honor or shame. He asked me to abandon the soldiers who fell behind and use them as bait instead.
Oh, that's totally something he would do.
I refused and made my decision based on what the academy taught. The result was unsatisfactory. It took me a long time to regain my position after being demoted. Yet Andreas kept rising through the ranks. After that, he kept criticizing and victimizing me in order to climb higher, all so he could become Serene's guard. It's hard for me to accept that the Archon wasn't involved.
If I were you, I'd be questioning it too. Thanks for sharing that with me.
It's nothing. I'm only saying it now because I feel it's time to let it go. I've found my home, and I've pledged my loyalty to the mistress. We are all striving to do the right thing. I should feel pride, I know. Thank you, Hilda. Yes? The glory of the three.
To su fantastično odradili tu njegovu pozu i kao... Gdje mi? Evo ga. Šta ti kažeš na ovo? Mogu li ja s tobom da pričam o svemu ovo? Okej, ne mogu više ništa da uradim ovdje. S tobom sam već pričao. Teleport. Što se Fallen Akademije tiče. Da se vratimo na Fallen Akademiju i s kim treba da razgovaram. Ili sam već razgovarao s nekim. Ja, teško je reći.
Is there something you want to ask?
What are you planning to do now?
I wish to help the adherents, as a favor to Minerva.
I can help with that.
Have you been to Argus Plaza before?
Not yet.
Let me know if you'll be going there. I'll see then if there's anything you can do. I hope there are more beacons of light. Only
I want to go to the ocean.
Čekaj. Gdje nam je ta plaža? Ok, Palen Academy mi je skroz vamo. Argos Plaza mi je vamo. Otprilike imam neku kao ideju gdje bi mogu da odem do te Argus plaže. Ali prvo Palen Academy. To na kraju, što je ovo. Ok, Palen Academy. Argus Bizarre. Da li bi odavde nekako mogao da odem u tu kao plazu? Ovo je jedino gdje mi pada. Ali ajmo mi na Palen Academy. taj chest mora da bude otvoren. Ajde u pičku materinu. Sad mi ubijem ti mater. Okej, pravi je čest. Da mi probamo ponovo teleport pola na akademiji i da to bude da ovdje majko. Znaš šta, nećemo da se zajebavamo, nek šta sam ja rekao. Odavde. Pa nekako da stignemo na tu plažu. Okay, Argus Zar. Da, chest, ali eno ga tamo, ali kako ja da dođem do tamo? Ti. Da, mi smo nadomak Argos plaže, ali... Argos bizar... Ne, ovdje smo pobedili, ali... Argos bizar i dalje. Ovdje negdje smo naišli na ono sećenje. Ovdje. Sad pa idemo nekako pravo mamo pa gore. Ok ljudi, nadam se da ste uživali, vidimo se u sljedećoj epizodi u kojoj ću ja pokušati da nađem put do Argos plaze, a do tada sayonara, što bi rekao Nexen.